think of when you hear the word thief? Chances are, you didn't think of a cat, right? There is a feline thief, however, and his name is Macavity. Thanks to the poem, Macavity the Mystery Cat, by T.S. Elliot, we are able to discover what a cat thief, like Macavity himself, is really capable of doing. Elliot was a very intelligent boy growing up. He found the time to become a very skilled sailor, often foraging for crabs in Massachusetts during the time he spent there as a boy. Before Elliot even started writing poems, he did many other things earlier in life. At one point in time, Elliot was a teacher and even a lecturer. T.S. Eliot is known for many poems, one of them being The Wasteland, which is a poem dealing with the decline of civilization and the impossibility of recovering the meaning of life. It wasn't until 1939 when Eliot wrote the series of poems in the book called Old Possum's Book of Practical Cats. Macavity, the Mystery Cat, is a poem included in this book. The work is most known for inspiring the story for the Andrew Lloyd Webber musical on Broadway, Cats. This was the longest-running Broadway musical until January 2006, when it was overcome by the Phantom of the Opera. Elliot died in London, and his ashes were interred in the Church of St. Michael's in East Coker. The poem we selected is a very simple poem, yet it contains the material which makes it a vivid and genuine adventure. It is a poem which can be enjoyed by kids or adults. The poem blossoms into something easily pictured within the mind, something simple, yet striking.
My name is Sergeant McGrath. Nice to meet you. Yeah. But I was wondering if maybe... Have you heard of Macavity? Hey, there he is!
Macavity's a mystery cat. He's called the Hidden Paw, for he's the master criminal who can defy the law. He's the bafflement of Scotland Yard, the flying squad's despair. For when they reach the scene of a crime, Macavity's not there.
Macavity. There's no one like Macavity. He's broken every human law. He breaks the law of gravity. His powers of levitation would make a fakir stare. And when you reach the scene of a crime, Macavity's not there. You may seek him in the basement. You may look up in the air. But I tell you once and once again, Macavity's not there.
Macavity's a ginger cat. He's very tall and thin. You would know him if you saw him, for his eyes are sunken in. His brow is deeply lined with thought. His head is highly domed. His coat is dusty from neglect. His whiskers are uncombed. He sways his head from side to side with movements like a snake. And when you think he's half asleep, he's always wide awake.
Macavity. There's no one like Macavity. For he's a fiend in feline shape, a monster of depravity. You may meet him in a by-street. You may seek him in the square. But when a crime's discovered, then Macavity's not there.
He's outwardly respectable. They say he cheats at cards, and his footprints are not found in any file of Scotland Yards. And when the lard is looted, or the jewel case is rifled, or when the milk is missing, or another peak's been stifled, or the greenhouse glass is broken, and the trellis past repair, aye, there's the wonder of the thing. Macavity's not there.
And when the Foreign Office finds a treaty's gone astray, or the Admiralty lose some plans and drawings by the way, there may be a scrap of paper in the hall or on the stair, but it's useless to investigate. Macavity's not there. And when the loss has been disclosed, the Secret Service say it must have been Macavity, but he's a mile away. You'll be sure to find him resting, or a licking of his thumbs, or engaged in doing complicated, long division sums.
Macavity, Macavity. There's no one like Macavity. There never was a cat of such deceitfulness and savity. He always has an alibi, or one or two to spare, and whatever time the deed took place, Macavity wasn't there. And they say that all the cats whose wicked deeds are widely known, I might mention Mungery, I might mention Griddlebone, are nothing more than agents for the cat who all the time just controls their operations. The Napoleon of crime!